I'm very excited to have what I would describe as the most talented henna artist on my brow sofa today. She brought henna into the mainstream, into the UK. So I'd like to say hello to Pavan, welcome.
Hi, happy
And
Diwali.
happy Diwali.
Yes,
So
thank you for
today's
having me.
Diwali.
Thank you, Vanita, for having me. And I have to say that I've been in awe of your business and what you've achieved since I started in Selfridges.
Oh,
so it's
stop.
an honour to be here, honestly. I'm so excited.
And you're our neighbour in Selfridges, and we both bought concepts from India and introduced them to the UK. And I'm intrigued to know, well, first of all, why henna?
My love for henna grew when I was 15. I was at a wedding, Indian wedding. You know how important and integral henna is to our culture, for weddings especially. It symbolises prosperity, wealth, all of the good things, good luck, good fortune. And I loved the henna, but I didn't love the way the artist was doing it. So I picked up the henna cone and I started doodling myself, and I literally fell in love. I got a C in art for GCSE. However, henna is really free-flowing. You don't have to really commit to a certain design. It's like handwriting. Everyone's style is different. So I think that's what I loved about henna. It was just not something that I had to stick by and copy exactly. I think that's the restrictiveness for me didn't bring my art out.
And why do you think it's become so popular in the UK?
I really like to think that we've had a massive part in that, because honestly, 7 or 8 years ago, before we started, it wasn't available anywhere. Our first pop-up was in Topshop, and we really had no idea how it was going to turn out. Would people have it done? I remember thinking, even my own father would say, are people really going to come at 12 at midday and have their henna done? People don't know what they want until it's offered on a plate. And we did that. So I think that's why it's become more popular. I think people are more comfortable with seeing it on the skin, not like how it was when we were growing up, the questions you were asked, what is that on your skin? How long does it last? I think people are more aware. That's thanks to social media as well.
Well, it's beautiful, but actually growing up, it was always something, at school I had to hide because people didn't understand it.
Exactly, and we see the difference now because, like you said, we had to hide it when we were growing up. Now we've got kids that come to the henna bar and they're like, no, school don't mind, they love it. We call it semi-permanent, so it lasts on the skin for 10 days. You get bored of it, it comes off the skin, it's completely natural, vegan friendly, all of those good things.
It's gone from us trying to hide it to being super cool, because I know my daughter's come today to get her henna done.
I know.
And you're in Soho House now.
Yes.
Offering henna.
Exactly. We've launched in Soho House, Shoreditch, and we're actually doing a workshop in West Hollywood Soho House in LA. So
that's
it's all
so
exciting.
Yeah.
So, but like you said, it's people embracing it, people getting really used to seeing it, and not pigeonholing it to one certain culture, but just being embraced by everybody.
To wish you happy Diwali today.
Thank you, and to you.
And I'm curious to know what you're up to this evening.
So it will be all the fun stuff. Diwali, henna, we'll have the fireworks, the sweets, the food, everyone getting together. I think that's why henna is so symbolic for Diwali as well, because of everything it represents. Good fortune, prosperity, good over evil, all of the good stuff. So it's really important to have something on our skin. We call it, you'll know what Sagan means. So it's basically just even if you have a dot on your skin, it just symbolises that good luck for the year to come.
Yeah, henna is such a joyful thing, actually. You only ever put henna on when there's something joyful happening, like a wedding or a festival or a celebration.
Yeah.
So it's a lovely part of the whole Indian ritual.
And isn't that a lovely thing to share, like with the rest of the world? So it's growing up in the UK and being British. I went to India, and they see you as British. When you're here in the UK, you're seen as Indian. So there's it's about bringing all the culture here and letting everybody... Exactly.
You've also got amazing brows. Tell me about your brows. Did you start threading from a young age?
So my mum had a salon, so I knew how to thread. I know how to do the threading.
Did she have a salon in the UK or in
She
India?
did. So growing up, she did waxing and threading and that kind of thing. So I used to copy the way she used to thread. But now, currently, if I'm not visiting yourselves, then I'm using your products. Your tweezers, which are amazing. And I use those, and I do a bit of threading on my eyebrows myself.
If there's one beauty tip that you can share, because you always look immaculate, you always look fantastic, amazing skin, what would it be?
The thing that I do, a lot of people compliment my hair, and my go-to thing, which is a homemade mask that I make. So I mix...
Share.
Yes, so I mix coconut oil with eggs, and then I put it in my hair for about an hour. It turns into a lovely mask. I put it in my hair for about an hour, around once every 2 weeks. And that makes my hair so shiny, and the eggs for your hair is amazing protein.
Gosh, we're very glossy, so I'm going to take that tip and give it a go. Thanks so much, Pavan. Happy Diwali.
Thank you for having me.
And thanks for being here.
Thank you.